Hello everyone, Mike Daniels here with another Minecraft video. As you can see, I'm in a cave. A cave that I found during my Twitch stream that I couldn't resist going into because I'm just that kind of a person. So, I'm going to do a little more exploring in this cave. I'll give you guys a quick update on what my plans are for the future as far as this Minecraft goes, and as far as any future plans for the channel, because there are future plans for the channel. Let's grab this iron right here. Starting next week, the new Madden game comes out. Now, one of the games I want to feature on this channel is, in fact, the new Madden. I want to do a franchise on the new Madden. So, Minecraft has already stopped being daily, mainly because it was a lot of work with a kid and a wife to keep the quality up while, you know, putting out the content I was putting out. So I slowed down the Minecraft videos a little bit, and that's okay. I'm sure you guys don't mind. This is what I was looking for. So moving forward, there will soon be Minecraft will be still on this channel, obviously. But the other thing that will be coming on this channel will be Madden. And I haven't quite figured out how I'm going to schedule it yet, because I'm also going to be adding a third game to the channel here pretty soon. Arkham Knight, which is being graciously lent to me by a friend. So I will be doing a playthrough of Arkham Knight. I will be doing a Madden franchise, and I'll still be doing Minecraft. So there's going to be a lot going on with this channel. Oh, hello, Skeleton. How are you today? Let's get him out of here before he kills me. So, with that being said, well, there's a lot to look forward to if you guys are interested in checking any of that stuff out. Now, I do a lot of my resource gathering on Minecraft on Twitch, and that's where I found a lot of this stuff. I did some work on the base on Twitch today. So if that's something you guys are interested in seeing, the work on the base and the resource gathering and all of that jazz that goes along with that, go ahead and check out my Twitch channel. I gave you the full spelling and how to find it, I believe in episode 3. Oh, there's a creeper. Ow, that really hurt. He took out my torch, but I think that's really all he did. I don't think he showed anything important besides my health bar. Anyway, so I will leave a link to my Twitch in the description below, and we will go from there. This is a dead drop, so we are going to mark it as such, and I'm on torches. Or am I? Anyway, so we are going to add those series to the channel, and after that, we will kind of figure out where it goes from here. There's actually more that goes on down here. Wow, there's a lot to this cave system that apparently I'm not seeing. There's actually more up there. Wow, look at that. Okay, so I'm going to continue this little mining session I had already started whenever the episode started, and we will be back with you as soon as my inventory is full or I die. That's on what happens first, people. That's on what happens first. So, with that said, I will be back with you in just a few minutes. Alright, guys, so we made it out of the cave. One point I didn't think I was going to. My sword's almost broken, my axe is almost broken, a lot of things are almost broken, my armor's probably... Oh, my armor's actually doing alright. But as you can see from our haul here, we got 8 diamonds, which is awesome. We got ender pearl. We got a stack of iron, almost 2 stacks of iron, a bunch of coal, 2 discs, a bunch of bones, a bunch of arrows. So, I didn't record it, and I probably should have when we found the diamonds, because something very funny actually happened. I fell through one of those random holes in the world, and let me deal with this creeper real quick. Speaking of creepers, fell quite a few of those too. But anyway. So, more bones and more arrows. So, anyway, we found a hole that was randomly in the floor. Dropped down about, I don't know, say 15 tiles or so. Took about half my health worth of damage. into a room full of creepers and skeletons and other nasty things that wanted to kill me. I actually had to run away, eat some things. In the process of doing that, I found an ore of diamonds, actually 2 ore of diamonds, 2 full ores. Yeah, so that happened. I had to tower my way out, so that's cool. But, you know, live and learn and, you know, do it again. That's actually a massive case. It doesn't even come close to even coming to an end, so... anyway, on my Twitch stream, I guess it would be last night now, or not last night, yesterday. Oh, not quite. It was this morning. It'll be last night by the time this video comes out. Or yesterday morning by the time this video comes out. We did some work on the base. I had to move the cactus out here. Now we have plenty of cactus for green dye later. We chopped down the trees, which you gotta go do again. Looks like they grew kind of weird over there, but that's alright. I moved the base back 1 tile, like I said I was going to do. So we have, these are now symmetrical rooms, and as you can see, yeah, we had a lot of work to do on the floor and stuff. You can kind of see where the rooms were moved. We built the walls a little bit more. But I think that this look is much, much better than what we were going for originally. We had to move basically the whole room back 1, so we had to redo the texturing here for the most part. This room actually got made a lot bigger. It looks like a square from the inside, but it's actually not, because it looks like a square because of these. These are blocking the corners of the room. But you can see here where I had to move it back. So this is where the room used to end. So there's that. But yeah, everything got moved back by 1 tile. I think except for this room, which I actually forgot to do. But I actually think it's okay, because this room is going to be weird anyway. So this room is fine the way it is, so I didn't actually have to do this one, so that's kind of a pointless endeavor. But anyway, guys, I'm going to put away my stuff and go do some work on the farm and see if we can breed some more animals, see how many bookshelves we can make, and if we can make enough, we are going to build our enchanting room. If we don't have enough, well, I'm almost positive we don't have enough, but if we don't have enough, then what I would like to do is... Now, these rooms are going to be pretty much empty for right now, because I don't really feel like furnishing them quite yet. But the other thing I think we're going to do is we are going to... If we don't have enough bookshelves, I think we're going to put a roof on this room and seal it off. And then we might start laying out this room. I don't know. I haven't decided yet. I don't even know why I'm trying to explain to you what I want to do. I don't even know what I want to do yet. So, there's a few things we might do. But anyway, let me get my stuff put away and I'll get back with you. Alrighty, guys. We are back. And I'll be honest, we did not have enough leather to make all the bookshelves we needed, but we do have bookshelves. So what I want to do is I kind of want to start doing a layout for our enchanting room right here. And yes, I know the floor is not finished and there's still sand in the floor and yada yada yada. I don't care. I want to start working in the enchanting room. So what we're going to do is we know the enchanting table has to be in the middle, so I need to go get some blocks. Hang on a second. Don't run to the wall. Let's grab some gravel. Why not? We'll grab some gravel. And we know, let's say we're gonna put the enchanting table. This room has a center point, so let's say we'll put the enchanting table like right here, right? Okay, so set that there temporarily. So we know that we can put 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So now if we mark the rest of them out with gravel, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. That will be where the eventual bookshelves will go. And then right there, we are going to put an anvil. And then we'll probably end up throwing a chest on top of this one for the lapis. So let's see. First of all, let's see if I can remember actually what it takes to build an enchanting table. A book, which we don't have any more of. 2 diamonds and some obsidian, which we have plenty of. So, with that said, that's not what I wanted. And we got some more flint too. Fantastic. I'll put the gravel back in there and the flint in there. Bring this back down, bring this back down. We have 2 sugarcane left over. So now I think what we're going to do is, for the interest of possibly having enough, we're going to go murder some cows. I'm also trying to use the less of this stored up, so there's that. The idea being that hopefully we'll have enough experience once we're done to at least enchant a sword and a pickaxe, so that I can... I don't have levels to enchant a sword and a pickaxe anyway, so that I can at least have those. And I'm still growing a tree farm right here, and apparently my spruce isn't growing, which is odd. Anyway, so we don't have a whole lot of cows in here right now, but let's just kind of... Ooh, we lagged there. That was weird. Let's kill the adult cows. Fantastic. And I'm really sorry for the annoying sheep. So, we're starting to hit nighttime again. And normally I only harvest this whenever I'm going to feed the animals, because that's just easier, it's on the way. And I actually don't need the farm stuff that much right now, since we don't actually have access to a trade farmer. And I'll actually show you guys why here in a minute. So, first thing we're going to do is we're going to sleep. Okay, so, there's nothing in here. There was more potatoes, so we can throw in the food chests. And then we're going to have a bunch of cow meat. We only... Is that 3? It's 2. We only got 2 leather for that? I feel kind of ripped off. Wow, that's really unfortunate, actually. I was hoping to get more than that. Anyway, so, with that said, is there anything in this chest? Yeah, we're just in that chest. Okay. So, I guess what we'll do is we'll make 2 more books, which is not quite enough for a bookshelf, so we'll put one of the books back in there. We'll put the paper in here. Actually, no, I don't want the paper. And then we need, I think it was 2 diamonds and 3 obsidian, right? The obsidian is right here. I believe that's a chain for the enchanting table. 4 obsidian. I was 1 off. So at least now we have the enchanting table. And we can remove this. We can drop the enchanting table right there. And right now it looks like we only have up to level 13 enchantments. Which is okay, I guess. That's not quite what we want. And I know we don't have enough leather for what I want right now. So that we got the enchanting room at least planned out, which is good, but obviously right now we don't have enough to build the actual enchanting room. So the next thing I want to do is we need a new sword. So we're going to make ourselves a new sword. I'm going to put that down there. Put this up here. And then still pretty early in the day, so we're going to go over to the mending villager. Finally we can find our boat. It should be around here somewhere. Actually, before we do that, let's grab what's left of the sugar cane. I know it hasn't grown quite all back yet, but we'll... Whoa, that's too much. Too much. Did not need to do quite that much. Okay, so we got the sugar cane, and we're gonna make more paper with it, which requires us to go all the way back around. So I'll tell you what, we'll cut this here, and I'll meet you at the mending villager to see how much we can get emerald-wise. Okay, so I just realized I actually forgot to start recording before I talked to him. So I was like talking to myself. So he actually has some more trades now. He does sell bookshelves for 4 emeralds, but I actually want to save my emeralds for the mending books, obviously. So with that said, he also takes emeralds offers emeralds for books. Interesting. But his paper trade's actually gone, which I don't know if that's normally a thing. That's really unfortunate if that's the case, that his trade would just disappear like that. So being that his trade's gone, I still have plenty of paper to trade with another librarian. We're actually going to go to the other village that has the Silk Touch guy and see what his trade is for paper. So let's look around here and see. Well, first of all, let's go see the Silk Touch villager, because these villagers are all still alive. Lucky for them. Let's go see the Silk Touch villager and see what his paper trade is. If I can remember where he's at. That's actually a really good question. Where was he? I know I've been to this village because this farm has been ransacked. I know he's here. Brain. Why can you not find him now? I think he's in here? Yes, he's in here. So, he needs 36 paper, so his paper trade's actually worse than the mending villagers was. So we'll go ahead and lock him back in there. So let's go find, see if there's another librarian in this town. Although actually I think it's all librarians in this town, unfortunately. See if any of them have a better paper trade for emeralds. 32, you have an Unbreaking 3 book. You're actually not that bad either. I'd be okay with keeping you around as well. Respiration, that's not bad. 37 emeralds? No way, dude! But he also had a trade, so there we go. One more emerald. Now let's find our boat, and let's head back to base. The last thing I kind of want to do for this episode is I kind of want to, if nothing else, build up the walls to the proper height for the levels that they're on. I kind of have a different idea of how I'm going to do this now that I've kind of worked with this base a little bit. I talked about it on my Twitch stream very briefly, that because the height difference between this, where this roof's going to be and where that roof's going to be, well, actually it won't be really that much of a height difference, but basically what I'm going to do is I'm going to have, like for example, this room is probably not as tall as it's going to be. It's my usual height I do for rooms. I think it's 1 tall. Nope, it's 4. So this room will be about 4 high. Whereas this room over here had to be 6 high because of the furnace. And then this room I just kind of copied the 6 high because I thought I want the whole first level to be the same height. But I actually don't think I do. So, excuse me. So I think I'm gonna have each room just height be kind of size dependent on what the room's going to be used for, with the minimum being 4 like the enchanting room is. So this room and this room are going to be slightly bigger, and I actually might make this room shorter, because there's no reason for this room to be 6 tall like the other room. I haven't quite decided yet, but I might lower this one down to being just 4 tiles as well, so the roof would be like right here, as opposed to right there. So, but the different heights is gonna force me to build this building a little bit unique with different height in the towers and, you know, all that jazz. And, you know, I've said before that, excuse me, I'm getting tired. Whew. And I've said before that some of the rooms in this fortress are not going to have a real purpose. Like, they are going to be legitimately just there for the aesthetic purpose. Okay, so I was talking about during my live stream how I wanted to do a dungeon to hold. Oh, man! A dungeon that I wanted to hold villagers in. And I think I'm actually going to put that right here. With kind of like a trapdoor drop hatch right here. That will spiral, that will lead down a significant amount of blocks into what will be the dungeon for this fortress. Now, there's 2 reasons why I'm picking this spot. One, because of the logical sense it makes strategically. If you think about it, if you were living in this fortress, which is probably going to come, you know, basically cover everything but this hill now. If you were going to be in that fortress, the one thing you wouldn't want is for, if the prisoners were to, say, escape, right? You wouldn't want them to be able to already be in your base, able to find your armory and get your stuff. And so, you know, it isolates them. The other reason why is if there's no entrances to the base on this side, which, I mean, there will be, but it'll probably be like a gated entrance. In theory, the logic would tell you that you would close the gates at night while everyone's asleep, right? So they couldn't get in that way. And if they were to escape, where are they going to go? I mean, I guess they could swim over there. But tired, malnourished, let's be honest, malnourished prisoners that, you know, have been locked in cells 24/7 for Lord knows how long, they're not going to have the energy or stamina to swim all the way over there. I mean, they might be able to get over to this island and then over there, but even so, that's a massive desert. And over there, yeah, there's a village there, but it's abandoned. I mean, there's really nowhere for them to go, and that's kind of why this is a good spot right here. Because on the other side of this, I'm going to build a city. So this fortress is going to be more for like a military fortress, and the city or the kingdom they're protecting is going to be across the river. So we're going to, for the end of this episode, we're going to take what we have left of the stone blocks, which is quite a few, and we are going to raise our walls to the proper height for where they are. So for this room, it's already the proper height. So we don't need to worry about this one. But this needs to come up to... Oops. I can't tell if that's the same height or not. It is. Okay. Also, this needs to come out one more. So all these gotta come up 3. And the reason for that is because these are going to have to end up attaching to this hallway right here. So these have to be 3. Or 6, I mean. Which, again, is going to make things interesting when it comes to building a room on top of the enchanting room, which I do fully intend on doing. Now, I don't know what kind of room I would put on top of the enchanting room, but I do know there's going to be a room there. I do know that. So, I don't know why I just did that, because I'm going to have to power my way back up there anyway. So, let's just... But yeah, I think that this will definitely have a positive impact on forcing me as kind of, I wouldn't even say an amateur builder, I would just say I'm like a rookie here. Like, I am not a great builder, if that's not already obvious. But this will definitely force me to have to really think my way through this and figure out how I want to do it. And I think that's pretty important when you're trying to learn how to do something better, is to force yourself to do things in a way you wouldn't normally do them, so it essentially makes you learn based off that, based on the fact that you don't know and you have to figure it out. At least that's how I learn. I was actually trying to eat my potato. Wasn't trying to sleep right there, but it worked. So there's that. So yeah, I'm going to finish bringing these walls up to the proper heights, and then I will call it an episode, I think, right here, because you guys don't want to see me jump up and build these walls for, 10 minutes. Even though I think this wall is actually almost high enough too. Yeah, it is. So, yeah, I think next episode we will once again go breed some cows and get some more leather. Hopefully, we get more leather than we got this last attempt. Eesh. And then, if that doesn't work out the way we want it to, we might go explore a mine shaft, because I found a mine shaft during my last episode, if you watched it. So, yeah, we might go explore that mine shaft, because there could be some nice goodies in there. So, until next time, guys.